How you doing today, ma'am?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I was wondering if you guys had like a wall of pamphlets that we can see the services you guys provide here. Actually, we're allowed to film in here. This is a public area.
First of all, you all don't have masks.
I can put my mask on right now. Don't worry.
Step outside. I'm gonna ask you guys to step outside.
What was that? The reasoning for that?
Until you get your mask on.
Oh, okay.
I'm exempt.
Okay, but you still need one.
I've got my mask on now.
Okay, you have to step outside, sir.
I'll take one.
You have to step outside.
You said step outside to put the mask on, though. My mask is on.
David Code one?
What's code one?
This is not a public accessible area, is it?
What you need to
You
do?
keep cutting yourself off, tonight.
Ma'am, could you 1019 checkpoint non-emergent? We have two individuals here private filming. Those people from the other people from the organization here.
Yes, sir.
If they're filming inside our building right now, as we speak. So what is it you said you wanted?
I was just seeing if you had like a wall of pamphlets or maybe the services that we could provide. I'm comfortable standing right here, ma'am.
But your information you're asking for is over here.
So which information is that?
Right here.
Can I see that for order?
Yeah, I need you to step past the threshold.
And why is it not filming inside the public if it's supposed to be allowed?
It's
The
a court
policy
order.
is posted here.
Yeah.
Can you point us to which policy it is?
Right there, read it.
Yeah, but can you point us to which one specifically?
One right there in the corner.
Okay.
I can't read that, that's kind of small. What is it? 274. Thank you.
Cisnero
Senior
274.
Gonzalez,
Senior Gonzalez,
5882.
5882.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And
And you said top left corner, ma'am?
I can get you the court order if you want.
Soon they'll be extending that order to our houses. We won't be able to leave, and you guys are gonna go enforce that as well. I mean, come on. That's you know just as well as I do that that's not right. That you guys, what they're making you do. It's sad that we have to come in here and put your faces on camera, to show the world exactly what's happening. It's sad.
Gonzalez. She said that it's on here, the policy. Can you point to which one specifically says that we can't film in this building? Sorry, ma'am.
Right here.
Right here.
These are actually civil rights violations. And honestly, man, it's not us putting you in this position. It's your superiors, I mean, it kind of sucks.
We had a lot of people that asked us to come to this building specifically, so.
That's cool.
Well, we're being denied entry.
Yeah, we're being
Yeah.
entrance.
First it was to put on a mask, and then it was that
Yeah.
we couldn't film in here, so.
Is there a law that says we have to put a mask on?
It's a county ordinance right now.
Is that a law?
Can you guys arrest someone for not putting on a mask in a certain area?
I don't think so, no.
You don't think so? So it's not a law, then it's just like an ordinance? Yeah.
By the judge.
The sheriff is law enforcement, right? Like you guys are Leos. So, but there's no law that says you have to wear a mask.
There's
I'm aware of.
ordinances.
Yeah.
Not that you're aware. Do you mind if I get your name, badge number?
Yeah.
Do you have badge number?
Yeah. 274.
I'm sorry. What is it?
274.
What's your last name?
Cisnero.
Thank you. Man, you mind if I grab yours from you?
Gonzalez 5882.
Thank you very much.
You guys mind if I ask you if you know the First Amendment?
Yeah.
You mind stating it for the people? You do mind? Or you don't want to state it?
No, I do mind, but I don't know.
You know it? The statistics are bad, man, for law enforcement on my channel for not knowing it or not wanting to say it. You can help change that by just simply stating it if you know it.
I don't know
Setting
your
a good
channel.
example.
Setting a good example.
I don't know your channel. I'm not on social media. I don't follow anything. So
She ran
to
away
me,
from
that's
She ran away before she could get asked.
There.
yeah.
Now she's pulling him back as well.
May we follow you in to continue the conversation?
No, you cannot come in. You've been advised you cannot come in filming.
Here's the other one. The one where,
We can put our cameras away and come in, right?
If you don't have any court business here, you're not allowed to come in here.
Wow.
There you
According
go.
to California,
I do have business.
according to
Here's the
California
glasses.
Penal Code,
I'll
just
persons
take a
with
look at
protected
it. Here's
activities
Carrie.
are
There you go.
Would me not recording and getting information be not my
there you
business? Ma'am? Or me going in there and finding out information about court, is that not my business? Could I put my camera away and go in there?
Do you have a court case here?
Huh?
Do you have a court case
I
here?
might.
We have to put everything away?
Hey man, there's no reason for the attitude. Like, what if someone doesn't know any better and just walks in with the camera? You shouldn't talk to them like this. We're just trying to find out what the
Hey,
policy.
hey, you want to see something really funny? So they gave us, what is this? Penal Code? So it says right under subdivision, where'd it go? It says, all right, number 2 right there. Any person on the premises who is engaging in activities protected by the California Constitution or the United States Constitution is exempt.
Where, boom,
Would
there
you
it
like to
is.
take it back and read it?
I don't need it.
You're not
So one of
concerned?
the
No, I don't need it. I don't need it.
yeah, so one of the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment is the freedom of press,
That's right.
and that means if it's a public
Why
building.
should
And if I have business here and I have to come to a public building, if I do have business here, I can walk in here with my camera. You guys can't do anything about it.
If you,
If
go
you
down
do,
to
that's
number 2 towards
unlawful.
the bottom, it says constitutionally protected activities. Now on the front page. What?
The front page, ma'am.
What is that? I don't understand this behavior.
I don't know. Public servant. So she just walked up and kind of shook the paper in the face of the camera.
So the paper you guys handed us was in fact
Hey, guys, man.
telling us that we're able to do this.
You gonna go to the clerks?
Come on in, guys.
Yeah, come on in. You have your master?
I got your masks.
They got masks
No,
in there if
we
you
got
guys
it.
need one.
You got some? Yeah, if you need one.
Yeah.
No problem.
So they came to hand us a paper, but they didn't even want to. No, the front page with all the highlighted marks. They
Under
had
the
some-
orange.
Number 2 towards the bottom.
Here, you can read this one. This first one.
Oh, we got another.
Here, you can go through, man.
Who would like this?
What does it say? You want to point it out to what it says? What does it say?
They just want to play little games, bro. It doesn't. It's not even about being civil or right or wrong. It's just about.
Here
playing
you go.
the
Put it
game.
here. I'm not gonna hold it forever.
They want to put a little bulletin out.
See the attitude?
But it
Looking to
still
hold
says
it
in the
forever.
front that
Nobody asked
as
you for
long
the
as we're
paper in the
engaged-
first
Look at how
place.
she runs. She cowers away, man. That's kind of.
We didn't ask for the paper.
Hey,
She
Cisnero,
gets
can I
mad.
ask you a question? Do you guys have any mandatory de-escalation training throughout the year? And if so, how many hours total?
Yeah, it's divert. It's
Divert?
usually- I think it's a 40-hour block.
40-hour week?
Block, yeah.
Oh, block, okay. And then, is it the same for physical training, or do you guys have less or more? Do you guys have any, mandatory physical training at all?
I can't say it's mandatory. It's
No.
up to each individual.
Okay. Do you think that there should be more physical and more
Oh,
de-escalation
by all
training?
means,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why do you think that isn't the case?
People get complacent, man. They get stuck in their old ways, and times are changing, man. Times are evolving, so we got to get with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, as you said, times are changing. Have you heard about the accountability movement that's sweeping across the United States? Accountability in law enforcement, public servant.
No, no.
People who record not only government officials in the line of their duty right here, but police whenever they commit traffic stops and things like that, so that way they don't violate the public's rights. And if they do, at least it's documented, so that way they can have this information in court.
Yeah, that's why we're also being given cameras.
Yeah.
Situations like that.
Oh yeah, you guys.
hold everybody accountable.
I was gonna say, do you guys have any training, anything to do with being filmed nowadays, or no?
Not
They talk to you guys about cameras at all? No. because we've seen in like places like Arizona where the narrative gets spun that people that record police are quote unquote agitators, and that's not what we're here for. We're here for transparency.
You guys aren't that bad.
Yeah.
There's been worse, so you guys are good.
We kind of get what we get, man. We're not trying to be.
Try to at least, yeah.
No, definitely. I've seen a lot worse. There's been guys here who purposely try to get us to get riled up, but.
I mean, and each building is different. You know, sometimes the like in Arizona, the places the officers will let us in. We don't know from place to place. Each situation is different. You know, so we have to at least come in and ask. At least come in and test the boundaries. And if it's not cool, come out. We'll come out and let you show us where it's at. But if it is, then cool. We'll go in there. We'll film. See if the pamphlets. See the services that you guys provide for the public. A lot of public watch these videos. You know.
I believe that.
How you doing, officer?
Fine, and you?
Good, good.
Is there a supervisor here?
Took a tattoo on the form.
You're here? Swimming.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is there a supervisor here?
Can the supervisor speak to the board? Oh, okay.
Was that her that came out? Was that her that came out? Yeah.
Yeah.
You mind identifying yourself?
Deputy Ferris.
Ferris?
Paris.
You have a badge number?
What is it on? A third badge in my career.
Did you state it?
995.
995, thank you.
Well, you two have been respectful for the most part.
I appreciate it.
If that's your supervisor, that's unfortunate. She should have more de-escalation training. I think that in your guys' line of duty, attitude shouldn't get the best of the services you guys provide. With that being said, you've been really respectful, and I appreciate that, and thank you as well.
I appreciate it.
There weren't people like us.
United States Constitution. That's page 1. So then on page 2, they have no one except authorized court and court security personnel may engage in photographing, recording, or broadcasting, blah, blah, blah. Then towards the bottom, except for media representatives as defined in California rules of court, blah, blah, blah. So it's 2 definitions of a camera, wearable camera, personal electronic device. So both of the rules they cited have exemptions which cover us right at the bottom
Which
of the
cover
page.
press.
Except for media representatives, this section shall not apply to the following persons: any person engaged in constitutional activities.
California or state constitution.
That's what I'm saying. They want to read the top sentence, but
They want to hand it to us, but not take the time to read it themselves.
Your superiors and tell them, you guys are putting us in a shitty situation, not the people. The people are good, man. In reality, not everybody out there is bad. The people are good, bro. Prove me wrong. I see you see people, and I'm not saying all police officers bad. I see the police officers do a lot of good things too. I'm not here to shit on the system. I'm here to shit on the policies that allow this to continue to happen, bro. That's it, man. What about you? You know the First Amendment? Would you mind stating it for the camera? You don't want to state it? It's simple, man. It's not a
authorized to speak to
yes, you
about it.
can. It's not a political opinion.
Question.
It's just this question if you know your job, and that's in reality that's the first law of the land. You should be proud to say it, man. Anyhow, man, I'm not trying to dog you guys out. I'm trying to show the people what we employ. What we employ.
I will say this, you don't have to state it, but stating it will help bridge a gap that is already big between the public and police. A lot of the disdain that comes from the public towards police is because a lot of police that enforce law don't really know the law. They think they do, but there's a lot of law gets trumped by the Constitution. And once you start to violate our rights and the people actually know it, that's when the people can persist to sue. And there's a lot of civil rights violations that are happening in many cities. Department of Justice just investigated Phoenix, Arizona.
So you can't come in without a mask on.
There's many deputies and officers that I've encountered that have stated the First Amendment. We're seeing an increase because of the work that we do and because of the work that the people are doing, we're seeing an increase in that, man. Obviously, sadly, they didn't train you guys. And you know, how many years you been in law enforcement, man?
Too many years to count.
See, that's sad. That's the worst answer you could possibly give it to the people, bro. Too many years to count. You should have been proudly yada 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 many years. You know what I'm saying? Proudly serving the people. Man, you have a really good attitude, bro. I gotta say that, man. You know, I'm telling you, you still get an F. You still get a fail because you kick us out, you enforce policy, you don't want to state the First Amendment, but you have a great attitude. It begins there, bro.
At the end of the day, I gotta get home, man.
And if you don't know it, please go home and learn it, bro.
At least for the next time people come with cameras, you can state it for them, you know?
You guys aren't the first one, so.
It won't be the last.
It won't be the last, yeah.
Hopefully in your lives will never be the last.
So could I ask you, when you become an officer, you have to go through the process of learning things and swearing the oath and all that, right? So the swearing the oath part, did you guys just breeze through that, or did you take it into consideration what you're swearing the oath on? Did you even read it? What you're swearing an oath to?
Or does someone read it to you and you just say, I do?
That's what we see, man.
This is not a job, gentlemen. This is a career. You have to make choices to do this job. You make sacrifices to do this job.
Like give up your rights for privileges?
So
I don't have any more privileges than you have.
It's not true. It's not true. We're not welfare.
Citizens don't have qualified immunity.
Yeah.
it all boils down to the fact that you're law enforcement, you swear oath on the Constitution. The first thing the Constitution says is First Amendment. So it's not.
There's no
it's not-
citizens union that helps protect us whenever we violate other people's rights. There is a police union.
Internal investigations, qualified immunity for you guys, and then your superiors get absolute immunity. We know what we're talking about, man. You know, you keep regurgitating the old propaganda that's been around for years. It's become a regime, man, almost like communism. It's sad, bro, because you guys are at the gate. You guys are holding the real criminals, you know, in there to do what they would like with the people. All damn country, nobody knows of damn rights, man.